Alright, welcome back to the stream. I'm Martin Wenzel. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we are now in the US for the US tour flight number, 14? Our 14th flight here in the US. And get off. Alright. Over. Good, alright. And we're here in Philadelphia at Philadelphia International Airport. You see FSLTL is just loaded in a bunch of planes. It looks beautiful. Full airport. You can even see an Aer Lingus right over here. Pretty cool. And planes are starting to move. Couple of American Airlines moving out. I see a few cargo planes over by us also, or at least one on the move. So we're going to get all the way over here to Cargo City here at Philadelphia International. We're going to be flying to Harrisburg. Harrisburg, Middletown? What is it? What's the name of the airport to be exact? Harrisburg International Airport in Middletown, Pennsylvania. And what do we got going on here? Got a FedEx headed out. FedEx, see some other planes streaking by. At least one over there. See a light right there flashing out in the distance. So yeah, FSLTL doing its job exactly what we want. We want to see planes moving around the airport, parked at the gates, coming in for landing, taxiing out for taking off. We're going to be taking off runway 27 left, that one right there along the river. Along the Delaware. And I believe this is our plane right here. We're in the A330-900 from Headwind. FedEx, or not FedEx, UPS colors, obviously. So let's get it started. Very short flight, but we should be able to get a second flight in here on the tour. Alright, make sure our parking brake is set. Flaps are in the down position.
United 731 ready to copy IFR clearance to San Francisco.
Right.
United 731 is cleared to San Francisco.
Master switches, engine master switches in the down position or in the off position. Ignition normal. Turn up that integrated lighting. Make sure our throttle is in the idle position. Actually, in reverse. Okay, so I gotta remember with this plane is that I have it set up so that the reversers are actually further back. I don't have to press a button to pull back and then back. It's a little bit tricky. So we have to remember that. So I don't turn reversers on all the time.
Departure on 123.8 squawk 7751.
Put the
United
pressure on.
readback is correct. Contact
Landing gear is down. Anti-skid, nose wheel steering on.
Good day.
Turn up the brightnesses. It's gonna be, I think, what time do I have set? I believe I've set about 5 in the evening. So we're going to have an evening landing in Harrisburg, but not too long a flight, so we should still be able to see the scenery as we're coming in. Integrated lighting turned on above, crew oxygen supply on, and let's get the navigation aligning. Engine test, fire test, engine 2, fire test, and APU fire test. Alright. Battery 1 and 2 on, external power is already on. It's on that fly pad.
Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 128 decimal per squawk.
Alright, so this is the older version of the fly pad from A330-900. So it doesn't have all the little fun things we can do. So the OFP. Zoom in on that. No. I need 9,700 for fuel. But I can't bring in the fuel from Simbrief like on the A330 itself. We can put a ton of fuel on here. I just need, I'm gonna go 9,900 for 2 minutes.
American 1200 is cleared to DFW Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
We can hear all the planes calling in right now. They've been injected by FSLTL. They have to start at the gate though.
American 24 cleared to Columbus
I feel like a
Airport
few
is filed.
disappeared though. I didn't see them take off. They just kind of disappeared, unfortunately.
Departure on 118.3.
Hopefully we'll see some planes start lining up and taking off actually.
American 24 readback is correct.
Alright,
Contact ground on 121.9er when ready
screen's
to
up.
taxi.
Screen's turned really bright.
American
Strobe
120 cleared to
lights.
DFW Airport
Auto.
is filed. Takeoff
Seatbelt
runway 26
signs.
climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 126.85 squawk
Seatbelt signs
6222.
is already on, I guess. Weird.
American 1200 readback is correct.
Yeah.
Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi. Good day.
Alright, let's get our clearance.
Philadelphia clearance delivery UPS 9er 709er heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Harrisburg.
UPS 9er 709er heavy is cleared to Harrisburg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.85 squawk 1731.
UPS 9er 709er heavy cleared to Harrisburg Airport.
Shoshana, hey!
Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Welcome in.
Departure on 126.85
How are you
squawk
doing today?
1731.
UPS 9er 709er heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Alright, let's get our flight set up. We're going from Philadelphia to Harrisburg. Alternate today is going to be Washington Dulles, DC. Flight number 9709. Cost index 57. And cruise, we're only going to get up to 10,000 here. It's just a short flight. But it is a real life flight, but very short. We're only going to get up to 10,000, so it's going to be a nice scenery. Checking out the scenery as we're going by. Let's see. That. Let's do. Oh, why can't I clear this? I think we had this problem last time. Oh, I think I have to get rid of manual first. So you can see we got, it's loading in the flight plan. Looks about right. Only 3 waypoints. And we're right into the to our next airport. Our radio nav page, you want to check out the then Alright, approach, we're already doing ILS runway 31. That chart so we can get the radio calls. There it is. ILS is going to automatically fill in 110.9. Good to hear, Shoshana. Alright, you can see there's that Mount Joy, Hinto, and then we're coming in for glide slope, 2,200 feet. Do have Enola for ADF, but so tell me I need to have the VOR try to go around. There it is. Grab 114.6. We'll put that in just in case we have a go around. Radial 193. Okay. Back in here. Go to our init page 2. We do weight files. I have to remember how to do this in this plane because it's a little bit different than the upgraded A320X. So we actually need to do our weights and balancing page right here. Send a request for a payload. Alright, now we're really not going to have passengers, but I'm going to load the passengers on to kind of fill the plane with weight, even though it is all cargo flight. Start the boarding. Let's see if GSX can do a boarding too here. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
See what that does. I'll make sure we don't get sounds of passengers coming on. Nothing like that. Perfect. I always leave that ad up too long. I think also we don't need to do anything. Did that instant load? I think it did. I think I had it set to this instant
Crew bus
load.
is coming.
Yep, everything's already on. Okay, well, then we can just go to our knit page 2. 0 fuel weight, center of gravity, and our fuel planning. That's not right. We have 9.9. Not that much fuel, but short flight, and quite a bit of fuel for such short flight, but big plane. I think this plane we don't need to. Okay, we do need to use the calculator. I don't think it's going to work though. I'm going to try to use the calculator, but it's designed for the A320. I don't know how well it will work. This. I don't remember what I did last time, to be honest. How we
Pilot's boarding starting.
I don't think I can open. Exit. Like that. If I press baggage, it's going to bring in the Microsoft Flight Simulator baggage. We can't really open doors. The only problem with the A3, you know, it's obviously not set up for doors to open and all that, unfortunately. Okay, so I have the performance calculator right here,
Crew boarding
SimSmart,
starting.
but this is designed for the A320, so I don't know how well it will work. We're doing runway 27 left. Jackie is 15 minutes late. Don't worry, we're still just getting loaded. Well, kind of loaded. The doors really don't open, but they are putting. They're trying to load us as best they can. Alright, back to that calculator. Runway 27 left. Get the metadata. There it is. No wind for some reason here too. So I don't know if the winds are all broken on our 13 degrees, 30.26. That's what we have. Anti-ice off. Take off weight. I think this is what's going to break it because we're much heavier than an A320. So I don't know how I got those speeds or if I just made them up. 185.6. I don't think
Your
that's going to
crew
work.
has boarded.
Yep, maximum takeoff weight 79 tons. Okay, so we'll do 79 tons just to play with it. Don't think it's going to work though. Calculate. All right, so we're gonna make those speeds a little bit higher. You can see it. I don't know. We need to get a calculator somewhere. I don't know where I can get a calculator to get performance data. All right, so I'm gonna put in. I'm pretty much just gonna add. I think I'm gonna add 10 miles to each one of these speeds we need to get to. 18,000 is our transition altitude in the U.S. I really should look it up to see like what kind of flaps do you use for takeoff on this plane. I'm gonna use one. I think I've used two before. One should be enough. We'll see. We should have enough runway. It's Philadelphia. It's not a super short runway or anything. Do that. Oh, yep, it's a line. Good. Okay, let's check the flight plan. Just make sure it's a very short flight. We don't want to have too many issues. That 440 is wrong. Get rid of that. That looks right. Everything's connected now. Flight directors are both on. Predicted wind shear is on. Cockpit door locked. We don't really need to lock it. It's just us on this plane and a bunch of cargo. Barometric reference set. APU going. No, that guy might be going around. Yeah, that guy's probably going around. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone take off yet. Yeah, DC was working really nice. Oh, this one might have landed. Have like a CRJ right there. We did have a cargo. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, these guys, I think they're taking off over here. I think they're taking off from runway 26. That's what it looks like. We're taking off from 27 left. I thought that cargo... I don't know if that was the cargo one right there. Oh, that's CRJ. Looks like we had a couple planes land. Had some things move. Now let's see if this guy actually takes off. He probably will. Did Atlanta not work very well? Did we fly to Atlanta? Yeah, we did, but that was before we got FSLTL, so take that with a grain of salt, what was going on there with FS HUD. Now let's see if this plane takes off. Probably should. It looks like he's going to.
Philadelphia clearance delivery, Blue Streak 5249er ready to copy IFR clearance to Memphis. Blue Streak 5249er is cleared to Memphis Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125 decimal per squawk 2316.
Alright, there that plane goes.
Blue Streak 5249er cleared to Memphis Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
That's a very interesting runway, though. Especially to be taking off from or landing, because he's going right in the terminal if you miss. Yeah, it looks like these guys are going to left, so somewhere. We got some movement. Looks like planes are taking off. Looks good. Yeah, I've had a few places. I wasn't so sure about this because things weren't really doing anything. Okay, are they landing planes the other direction now? This is the second CRJ I've seen come in this way. So why are they landing? That always irritates me when they take off planes one direction on one runway and then they're landing planes the other direction. This is the second CRJ I see coming in this way. Oh, yeah. But again, that's the limitation, just a flight simulator, not FSLTL. Well, it is a limitation of FSLTL in that it just injects traffic, it doesn't control the traffic. I think FS HUD controls the traffic. Alright, we got the APU. Turn off the external power. Let's get the external power disconnected, and we're ready for pushback.
American 1788 cleared to New Orleans Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 right climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 118.3, 5 squawk 0574.
Fuel pumps all on.
1788 readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh, weird. Lost a little sound for a second. We want to go to the... Or nose right. I hit the wrong one last time, didn't I? Nose right.
Locking gear.
I think we want to go right. Yeah, we're going to 27 left. For some reason, planes are coming in the opposite direction. 27 left, we got 12,000 feet of runway. That 26 only has 5,000, so you really shouldn't be taking planes off. They are. Okay, not perfect on the imagery here.
Release parking brakes.
A little worried.
Release parking brakes. Release parking brakes.
Oh, there's this. I forgot how to fix this. Dang it, we're not going to be able to do the pushback. Alright. We're going to have to kill GTX because it doesn't work nice with this plane.
American 1621 is cleared to Lindbergh Airport as filed.
Now we're kind of in the air.
Runway 27 right climb and maintain
Okay,
6,000
so I think, let me see if I can use... Whoa, stop.
6156. Philadelphia clearance delivery Frontier Flight 9er 229er 55FR to Fort
Alright.
Lauderdale, ready to copy.
So we can't actually get pushback from
Frontier
GSX,
Flight 9er
unfortunately.
229er flight is cleared
Alright.
to Fort Lauderdale Airport as filed.
I know there's I think there was a workaround for that, but yeah, that's one of the drawbacks. So maybe next time I'll just use the 737. Well, if we do cargo flights, we'll use some that work better. Let's see if I can use pushback helper, push us back. Kind of already pushed back though. So, you know what? We're just gonna, we're done with the pushback. We're back far enough. We can spin around. Our plane took off.
American 1621 readback is correct. Contact ground on
let's start the engines.
when ready to taxi. Good day.
Starting engine 2.
Philadelphia clearance delivery American 1138 IFR to Indianapolis.
Our reversers aren't. I'm gonna screw that up. We're gonna end up with some reversers on.
Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 27 right climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.3 5 squawk 4471. Philadelphia clearance delivery American 1313 IFR to Denver, ready to copy. American 1313 is cleared to Denver Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.35 squawk 1214. Frontier Flight 9er 229er 5 cleared to Fort Lauderdale Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 27 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
We got lots of planes moving around in Philadelphia. Sounding good. There's another one ready to take off.
Frontier Flight 9er 229er 5 readback is correct. Contact ground on 129er.75 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Yeah, Mave 64 was a little worried.
Take off runway 27 right climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Oh, Philadelphia looks good.
118.3,
Starting engine 1.
471.
Looks good for us with traffic.
American 1138 readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.9er when ready to taxi. Good day. American 1313.
Oh, that's a ship. I was like, what is this? The Energy Glory. What's crazy is that all these ships, you can actually see their names and you look them up on the internet. They're real ships. I actually saw the, what was the Ever Given? The one that blocked the Suez Canal. It was actually, in real life it's not there, but it was sitting there in the Suez Canal, moving around. Just outside the Suez Canal. The other day I was looking in the sim and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck in there. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm always worried about that too. When I first loaded, like I said, when I first loaded it in about a week or two ago, I went to like LA and just nothing was happening. It wasn't really loading into any parked planes or anything was going on in LA. I'm like, really? LA's pretty decent. Same with Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta was kind of like, hoping to see a lot more Delta just sitting there at least, and then some moving around, right? Taking off. But yeah, on Saturday we went out of DC, and DC looked really good, and Philadelphia so far is looking good. We got planes coming in, we have planes taking off. All's good. Yep, for sure. Alright, parking brake is off, so let's start taxiing here. Put the flaps. That. Actually, turn off our lead. Beacon light is on, nav logo light's on. Runway turn off light, taxi light on. See, I went into the reversers. I remember. Can't pull all the way back on my throttle in this plane because I have it set that if I pull all the way back, it goes through full reverse, which is nice for landing. Not so nice when you forget that that's how it's set up. Actually, should have called for clearance.
Philadelphia ground, UPS 9er 709er heavy.
Yep, auto brake
Charlie
max,
ready
thank
to
you.
Taxi IFR.
Everything else is good. We can actually turn on the not operational, but the weather radar.
Contact tower on 123.6 when ready.
Kilo. Really tell me where to turn to get on the kilo, so we'll go right here.
Taxiing, hold short runway 27 left using taxiway Juliet Kilo cross runway 9er left November Papa 5 Sierra Sierra 1 UPS 9er 709er heavy.
I just loaded in on the Microsoft Flight Simulator now on the main screen. Since I'm using the in-game ATC again, so that we can hear the rest of the FSLTL traffic. So I set it up that way, and so far it's been working good. Make sure that the waypoints are matching, that my flight plan for SimBrief and my flight plan that Flight Simulator gives me are matching up. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? Okay, I'm not just seeing things. My plane just decided, no, I'm going this way. Alright. What was that? It twice shot me off of that runway. Or off of the taxiway there. It's really weird. I want to be on Kilo. I'm not going through the gate area. Alright, Kilo, we're taking Kilo, then we're going to cross, we're going to turn onto November, and then cross runway 9 left, or 27 right. November to Papa, and then Papa 5, Sierra, and then to Sierra 1.
Heavy hold position, caution, the departing Airbus.
That guy's going around that one, looks like. But we're not crossing the runway yet.
Hold position UPS 9er 709er heavy.
I mean, there's the departing Airbus, but it's our turn. How long to hold? Who's off out there now?
709er heavy hold position, caution, the departing Airbus.
To hold for this next one too? Really? You couldn't just clear me to cross over there?
UPS 9er 709er heavy acknowledged, last transmission.
Hold position UPS 9er 709er heavy.
I hope we don't have to hold all day here. Because I feel like they could have had us cross before this guy took off. I'd say you don't even need to use the static traffic from LVFR because what the FSLTL has is it has you can actually set a number of static aircraft that have parked at your airports. So I have it set at 50%, so it'll load in a bunch of parked aircraft, and then it'll also pull in the injector stuff. So if you don't want to use the injector at all, you can just say, hey, no, don't inject any flights. Just put 100% static aircraft, parked aircraft. I think FSLTL, at least for me, it catches everything, does everything you need. So.
UPS 9er 709er heavy. Did you hear my last transmission?
No, I didn't. Oh, this is a little weird.
Hold position UPS 9er 709er heavy.
Cross. Okay, I'm not holding position anymore because they're being stupid. They should be letting me cross here while the other guy's getting in position. He's not taking off right away. I mean, he's literally getting position. He's not even rolling. Let me cross.
UPS 9er 709er heavy hold position, caution, the departing Airbus.
I mean, look how fast that was. Boom, I'm already over.
UPS 9er 709er heavy, continue taxi.
Thank you. I was going to just go on November to get to Sierra. Kingdom ATC likes to make you do a lot of turning.
UPS 9er 709er heavy acknowledged, last transmission.
Yes, I heard. Yeesh. Edie. Could help if the. Why can't my
Roger,
co-pilot?
UPS 9er 709er heavy.
Okay, it changes his voice now, but still not doing it automatically. A lot of trouble turning. I think there would be a conflict if you had static aircraft, because then if you're using the injector, You know, and again, you know, the injector has the option for parked aircraft too, static parked aircraft, if that's something you really wanted. Which I do use just to fill out the airport, so it's not, because it's pulling in live traffic from flight radar, and so, you know, maybe you don't have a ton of live traffic going, but you can get a few more parked aircraft. And there's always going to be parked aircraft. Sometimes they don't fly; they're not going to fly out until the next day, and so they're still parked there. A lot of international flights are like that; they'll be parked there for quite a while. All right, we are at our hold point in the tower. Landing lights on, takeoff light, nose, strobe on, PCAS to Tara.
Philadelphia Tower UPS 709er Heavy ready for departure runway 27 left IFR to Harrisburg.
UPS 709er Heavy QNH 30.27 wind calm traffic is Bombardier CRJ 700 on final. Cleared for takeoff runway 27 left.
Alright, we're clear for takeoff. It'd be nice if co-pilot
Cleared for
could
takeoff runway 27
actually
left UPS
assist.
709er Heavy.
Hopefully we're not going to make the CRJ go around. Trying to get turned. And we're just going to take off as soon as we get lined up. Flex takeoff. Here we go.
SkyWest 5238, go around.
Now I feel like they had to go around. I don't know why they cleared me for takeoff if there's traffic coming in. It's on them.
Going around SkyWest 5238.
And landing gear up.
SkyWest
Flaps up.
5238, contact Philadelphia approach on 123.8. Good day.
Autopilot set. Whoa!
UPS 709er
Yeesh.
Heavy contact.
I know we only have
Philadelphia
cargo
departure
on board, but you didn't have to.
126.85. Good day.
My camera keep getting reset.
123.8 SkyWest 5238.
Alright, thrust lever back to climb.
UPS 709er Heavy acknowledged last transmission.
Yeah.
126
Thank you for being completely useless,
UPS 709er Heavy.
Autopilot assist. Someone got the manual on the speed here. Too? Awesome.
Philadelphia departure UPS 709er Heavy is passing 3,900 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
UPS 709er Heavy Philadelphia departure QNH 30.27 continue as planned.
See the beautiful four-season pack trees. Some areas gets pretty nice and get nice fall colors. Other areas a little bit more blended with green. Seems like the further we get, they kind of go back to just the standard green. I don't know how that works. Definitely right there along the highway.
UPS 709er Heavy climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Yeah, they want us to go to 16,000. We were only planned for 10,000, but it's 16,000, I guess.
UPS 709er Heavy, please acknowledge.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet UPS 709er Heavy.
towards Wilmington off in the distance.
Contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
135.45 for UPS 709er Heavy.
6 hour long. Yeah, it's a long one. We're gonna have a few like that. Once we get over to the Pacific, we're gonna be doing some close to 6 hour ones. I try to stay away from that just because it eats up the whole morning and makes it hard for me to. I mean, I can step away more, I guess, during a 6 hour flight than these short 17-minute flights or whatever we got here.
New York Center, American 1138.
Alright, continue as planned.
700 feet, climbing flight level
Landing lights
360.
off for now. Again, very short flight.
American 1138, New York Center, QNH 30.27. Continue to beats as planned.
Jump in here right away and get our weather for our arrival. Print that out. Performance page, set that all up right away. Unfortunately, they don't put it in the greatest place. It's kind of useless over here, I think. Wind 100 at 4 knots. Kind of piece of purpose of printing it out. I keep looking all the way over here. Temperature 32.3 for the QNH. Temperature. Oh, 10. And transition 18,000. Minimum for the ILS.
709er heavy descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet UPS 9er.
So they have us climbing up to 16,000 just so we can descend to 8,000. There you go. Alright, start descending back down. Yeah, we're almost there. That's how quick this flight is. Our minimum 558 for the ILS. Get that in. See, we don't have a ton of time. We just got to be right on top of everything right here.
New York Center, SkyWest 4539er is at 8,500 feet, climbing flight level 190. SkyWest 4539er.
Crazy that this is a real flight.
0.27. Continue to SDON as planned. UPS 9er 709er Heavy, please expedite your descent 8,000 feet.
There. Sending so slow. Oh, here. So I'm confused why they had us climb to 16,000, because now we have to descend.
American 1138 contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day.
to 132.5 American 1138. UPS 9er 709er Heavy, you are tree 5 miles east. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 approach via Lima Romeo Papa transition. Clear to Lima Romeo Papa. Blue Streak 5 249er, contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day.
Did not have climbed to 16,000. We should have just gone 10,000. We would have been good. ATC screwed me on that. Should be like, no. Remember, we're only going so far. Love these hills here with the farms. Beautiful land, Pennsylvania. Alright, we're descending 3,000. We're gonna have a hard time doing that, though.
Clear to Lima Romeo Papa UPS 9er 709er Heavy.
UPS 9er 709er Heavy, contact Harrisburg, approach on 118.25. Good day.
Beating. This is Lancaster right here.
UPS 9er 709er Heavy, please acknowledge.
This is why you have the ATC assist, and it's completely useless sometimes, and that's really frustrating because it'd be nice for all these little things, you know. Hey, contact. Nope, not from Pennsylvania, but I've delivered quite a few loads in this area, so definitely nice to drive through, at least the countryside. Going through some of these, you know, Lancaster, York, some of these old places.
Harrisburg approach UPS 9er 709er Heavy
not the
is at
easiest.
9,100 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
UPS 9er 709er Heavy, Harrisburg, approach QNH tree 0.24, continue to MTJOY as planned.
We're going to kind of vector a little bit, give ourselves some time. Send here. Yep, I watch vlogging through history on occasion. Kind of jealous of him. Gets to talk about history and, you know, have some interesting live streams. It's something I want to do, kind of. Oh, really? Maybe. We're going to just kind of vector towards the Susquehanna River here. Hey, Mika. Got this flight. Pretty short one. Actually, the next one is supposed to be... Next one is actually the longest scheduled flight of the day. So... I'm a little nervous if I'll be able to get squeeze that in. I'd like to. This flight's so short. Getting the CRJ fly over. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I've got a few projects in mind. I've been kind of, you know, half starting things and then quitting. What I want to start doing is do some charts of things, but at the same time, kind of do some live stream or just do, you know, set videos where, you know, kind of like vlogging through history does all the reaction videos, and those are the ones that reaction videos are kind of like, I don't want to say you're completely lazy because you are reacting, you do have to contribute something, but it is kind of the laziest form. Not hating on it at all, but it's like the lowest form of, I mean, I suppose what I'm doing, this gaming is also pretty far down there because you're not spending a ton of time doing a ton of, you know, putting together stuff to make a video or anything. It's like you're just sitting in front and going, okay, here, let's game, or let me react to what I'm doing in the game, or, you know, here I'm watching someone else's video and reacting to their video. But I kind of like what he does there because I like that kind of reaction stuff, especially history stuff where they react to historical movies or to, you know, like what vlogging through history does, because he's bringing in his knowledge of history and going, okay, this is not right, or, you know, I think he I don't know if he did the one, if he reacted to one video. I know he reacted to one War of the Roses video, which I think was actually pretty well done. Really cool animations and everything. But, you know, and I'm talking about the video he reacted to, not, you know, he didn't have a bunch of animations. He doesn't do that. But, okay, now I can't get back on the course. Ooh. But I'm gonna have to look and see if he reacted to another one, because I watched another War of the Roses video and it was just so awfully made. So they're talking about Henry VI, and they're talking about the kings of, in this conflict during the Wars of the Roses, the various kings and stuff. And they keep showing, and every once in a while they would show, when they're talking about Henry VI, they're showing a picture of Henry VIII, and it's like, okay, that's the next century, that's a whole nother dynasty, that's a whole nother thing. Why are you showing these pictures? I mean, they'd be showing pictures of Roman soldiers or little clips of like Roman, centurions and whatever doing stuff. It's like, why are you showing me clips of Romans when we're
2,500.
talking about the Wars of the Roses? What's going on? All right, let's get this
2,500.
Okay, we're good. We're at 3,000 feet now. We got plenty of time now to get to Mount Joy, which is 3,000 feet. But better safe than sorry. A little bit of get to see the Susquehanna River now. Bleh, if I can say it. Susquehanna River. As I said, beautiful area. Harrisburg is beautiful. There's the bridge that goes across, and there's some nice old train bridge there. Hopefully we'll see it on our approach. As I said, I didn't see 3 Mile Island because I don't think you can see it from Harrisburg. It's just around the bend of the river. Oh, okay, so now it's going to go
2,500.
Get Mount Joy. But yeah, I watched that War of the Roses one. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a reaction video and kind of go, what the heck are they doing here? Right, we don't have auto throttle, actually. We don't have auto throttle. We'll go manual. We'll kind of fly like we're flying the CRJ.
UPS 9er Heavy, please acknowledge.
What do you want now? Okay, approach
Tower
clearance.
124.8 UPS 9er Heavy.
UPS 9er
Harrisburg Tower
Heavy.
UPS 9er Heavy 19 miles.
Now we're cleared for approach. Wind calm.
On approach.
3024. We have our landing lights not on. Now they're on. There we go. Now
UPS
instructions.
9er Heavy contact Harrisburg approach on 118.25. Good day.
2,500.
This is Harrisburg. This is Columbia. Oh, we're gonna go right past 3 Mile Island. So we're coming 3 Mile Islands to the south of Harrisburg. We're gonna, on our approach, we'll be going by 3 Mile Island.
UPS
So
2,500.
9er Heavy, please acknowledge.
3 Mile Island's gonna be right there. Oh, there's the airport. 3 Mile Island. I think that's 3 Mile Island. Either that or that. We should see the stacks once we get close enough.
118.25 for UPS 9er Heavy.
That's weird. I wonder if that, yeah, you can see it kind of turn. A little glitch, I've never seen that before. But so cool seeing the contrails from multiple planes. I've seen contrails before as a plane kind of passed close to me. But yeah, now you see multiple ones. Really cool. Alright, we're going next to Hinto. 8 miles out. Hinto, we need to be at 2,200 feet. So let's put that in. Big ATC to clear us. Please clear me. Flaps 2. I'm going to turn the replay on and see. I'm guessing There you go. Now you can see the stacks for 3 Mile Island coming into view, which I'm assuming are put there by VFR. We love VFR. Are we down? Oh,
2,500.
Oh.
$2,500.
Alright, approach speed 138. Put that in. Yeah, it kind of spawned. That was a weird spawn glitch. That's what I figured it was. They just spawned that in at that point. I just never seen that before. So that's good to see that doesn't happen. Usually you don't see that. That's a good thing. Alright, can we get down? Yeah, then you get the vertical. I was wondering maybe if there was just a plane going at that different direction there. So you sometimes see that, and people will take pictures of that or film that on their flight, and then they'll be like, oh, it's a UFO, and it's like, no, it's just that plane is coming directly towards you. You're getting that kind of vertical looking contrail. Flaps 3, flaps full so we can get down to our speed. Landing gear down, and capture. Approach. We got our landing system on. Here's our pink diamond. 3 Mile Island right in front of us. And the runway right there. Go capture the glide slope. Nice little flight. We love VFR. I love their product. I mean, it's not a product; it's free. You can get a flightsim.to, but it adds in all these smokestacks, adds in smoke actually coming out of them, billowing out. Really fills out the world. And then there's also forget what it's called, but puts in all these power lines. That's another one you can download. All these power lines you see, for the most part, are coming from that. The different radio towers. We love VFR, but also those power lines, especially when they cross right in front of the airport, they'll have the different colors. They'll have the little orange and red and white balls and stuff like that on them. So really cool. I did download the Harrisburg airport upgrade, but it was having issues that it would say that it wasn't working nicely with GSX Pro, which isn't a big deal for this flight, since I don't think we're going to really use GSX Pro to unload or do anything. But the next flight, I want to be able to use GSX Pro, so hopefully it'll work. Some airports it just doesn't. It'll say, especially if you have like a modded airport, it'll say, oh, this parking space is orphaned or something like that.
Minimum 200. $100.
Yeah, I like landing in bigger
50,
planes too because they don't drift
40.
around so much.
30, 20, 10.
Oh, I think I hopped though. And I didn't set my brake. Forget we're in a bigger plane too, so. Reversers off. Indicate the runway. I actually like that, having the reversers like that. I might have to set the A330X where I just pull back at a certain point. Where's cargo? Strobe light off, landing light off. Decals. That off. Start the APU. Okay, no taxi to parking options. Cargo is over there. Off to our right. Over there. Yep, I do have, I think I have that one. I basically have any mod that adds stuff to the world. And I prefer, it seems like those are the mods I also buy the most too. I mean, I've spent money on the Bijan Habashi 4-season pack, which I think looks beautiful right now. You can see all the trees. I bought Land VFR, the replacement for the jetways, which seemed to help, but lately I've been noticing missing jetways still, so not perfect. But yeah, any freeware that I could find that adds in more to the world. We love VFR. There's the Powerline solar panel one, and then I do have anything that adds boats. I have global AI ship traffic, which we were looking at before when we were in Philadelphia. I think if I hit stop now, it should save it. Okay. Please tell me that's going to save it. Save this. Why don't you want to bet as soon as I turn off my engines, though, it's going to just delete the recording. Maybe I just won't turn off my engines. But I did before, and it worked fine, so I don't know what the issue is. Turning in here on the Foxtrot, go up to the cargo area. Oh man, yeah, FSLTL. It'd be cool to see, like, it'd be cool if the contrails could last longer at depending on the temperatures and stuff. Obviously, that'd just be a lot of extra stuff to make happen, but kind of have the different, you know, you get those days where you just see the contrails all over the sky. Gonna kind of cruise around in here, find a. There we go. Really small plane parked over here in cargo. Yeah, I'm surprised at the number of planes we got over there. At the terminal. Awesome. Glad to see it. Sometimes you're worried going into these smaller airports you're not going to have anything. Oh, those are the bulk contrails. Yeah, I figure. Okay. So we'll power down. Go to idle there. Power down the engines. Tube lead on. Light off. I'm not going to do the whole unloading process. Hopefully we'll be able to check out the replay here. No, see, there it goes. As soon as you park, it deletes my. Keeps deleting my replays now, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, that's really frustrating because I want to watch my approach. Alright, well, I'm not going to do the whole thing because GSX Pro doesn't play super nice with this plane. Yeah, that'd be cool. That 3 Mile Island over there looks pretty awesome. Okay, well, thanks for coming on this flight. Let me get you the link for the next one. I like to just keep all my flights in their own stream. That's why I do this. Probably not the best for viewership, but oh well. Like I said, I want to do some more history stuff and more set videos eventually if I ever get my butt around to doing it. Make it start time. Doesn't have to be 10. It'll be 9. Probably around 9:30. So I'll take a little break here. Well, not really. I'm gonna have to set up the next flight. But let's get it up here. What am I looking for? Excuse myself. Link. There it is. Put it up for you guys. Next flight is Midtown, Harrisburg to Newark Liberty. Alright, there's the link. It's pinned up on top. So, be ending the stream really soon. Thanks for coming along on the flight. Let's actually check out Volanta. See what we got for the landing rate. Second person to arrive in Harrisburg today. That's interesting. I've gone to some big airports where I'm the first person to arrive. Like, really? How's that possible? Landing rate 288.79. Not the best, but also bigger plane. Had this little... I mean, it's just such a short flight. 23 minutes. So, 6 minutes longer than I think it showed up on Flight Simulator, but makes sense. Flying, man. Makes sense. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. See you guys over on the other one in just about 10-15 minutes. And once again, thanks for hanging out, and hope to see you over there. And until then, take care and happy flying.